almost there. Winterhold's just ahead. What can I do for you?
I've got your back.
I'm here to help.
We made it. Winterhold. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
I'm still here.
I've got your back.
We've stopped. What is it?
If the Empire and the Stormcloaks want to kill each other over some foolish cause, I say let them. I'm here to help.
Believe. It helps them accept.
Buy some flowers? Pretty please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Yes, my Thane?
Another day, another septum.
Hello, friend. May your path be free from danger.
Looking for something?
What's on your mind? I'm right behind you.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company. Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shatter Shields appear safe. A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow. Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue. Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied up in this ridiculous war. We don't even know their base of operations, and attacking single ships won't really solve the problem. They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with. Until next time.
I'm right behind you.
Can I help you?
Huh? What is it, Thane?
Can I help you? Let's get going.
I'm right behind you.
If you get me the logbook, I'll have proof of Shattershield's treachery. How did you get it? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't know. I see. It looks like Severus has been traveling to Dawnstar to meet with the pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
What can I help you with?
Yes, my Thane?
I'm still here.
Let's get going. Can I help you?
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
Still here.
Shavi knows the dock doesn't look nice, but fresh air is good for the gills. Good, honest work, stay off the cold. Need something?
The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Need something?
Greetings, honored friend. Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Yes, my Thane. What do you need, Thane?
Yes, my Thane.
Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best if you just left.
Come on,
Be
just
careful.
stoke the fire.
I don't have
take
to
a
take
seat
that
and
with
forget
me.
the
Drink
cold
to
out.
our youth,
Nah,
to the
I don't
days
think
come
so.
and gone. For the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own.
There's
With our
nothing like
blood
a good
and our
song to
steel
lead
Got some
we'll
fresh
build
baked
back
bread and
our
good cheese if you're after a bite to
I'll
eat.
have some meat.
All hail to
Sure
our
thing.
king.
It's
You
yours
are
for a
the
day.
High King. In your great honor
I'll show you
we
to your
drink
room,
and
right
we
this way.
sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours.
Let me know
and
if
we'll
there's
see
anything
it
else you
wiped
need.
clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborns come.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mum. You want a drink?
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
Of
For
course.
the age of oppression is now nearly done. See, This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters. The
So
Stormcloaks.
what's the news on the street, Captain?
We
The
drink
Dark
to
Elves are
our youth,
uneasy.
to the
There's a killer
days
on the
come and
streets,
gone.
and Viola
The
Giordano won't
age
leave
of
me alone.
oppression is
How
now
would you like a
nearly done.
Oh, very much so.
We'll drive
Coming
out
right
the
on.
empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Beware the dragonborn
Got some fresh
comes.
baked bread? Take a look.
Darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragonborns come.
Need a ride? My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? That's fine. All right then. Yes? Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
What's on your mind?
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? No problem.
Let's get going.
I've got your back.
What do you need, Thane?
Time?
You can't hide from me. Time for you humans. Earn your place.
We've stopped. What is it?
That's Whiterun on the hill there.
What can I
Hit
help
the main gate before you know it.
I've got your back.
Can I help you?
Still here.
What can I do for you? Let's get going.
We've stopped. What is it?
Let's get going.
I'm still here.
What is it,
There we
Thane?
are. Whiterun. Everybody out.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. All right then.
If you're looking for a challenge, you come to the right place. Right.
Yeah?
Yes?
Well met, friend. How can I help you? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Yeah? Need something?
Let me know if there's anything else you need. Good to see you again. Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Yes, Mum?
Let's sate that appetite,
Certainly, Mum.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Divine smile on you, friend. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
What can I do for you? Can I help you?
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
I've got your back.
Oh, steady, old girl.
I'm still here. We should keep moving.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? No problem. I used to play in the Yorkern River when I was just a boy. It's true. I was never afraid of the stories about Forsaken Cave, of course. Whoa!
Can I help you? let's get going.
Can't say I've been to Winterhold more than a handful of times.
I'm right behind you.
Can't see much reason most honest folk would want to come up here.
Can I help you?
Whoa.
Can I help you?
We've stopped. What is it?
Need a ride? Let me know if you want. I think I got a clean mug around or something.
I'm sorry, could you just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat?
Horrible monsters turned inside out and then exploded.
Yeah?
What did you do?
Yes?
I've already corrected it.
Yeah?
This.
We've stopped. What is it?
I'm here to help.
We don't get many people up in Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
Let's get going. Don't care how many coffins, how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all. Yes?
If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking. I say, you didn't hear any loud noises last night, did you? No,
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
No, certainly not. A small
Sure thing.
experiment may have gone
It's yours for a day.
Clearly, there's no discernible consequences.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Let me know if there's anything else you need. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some. That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. Until next time. Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the come and go.
Yes?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
My days at the college are long behind, but I prefer to stay close by.
If you're looking for Ranmir, he's either passed out in bed or working on winding up that way. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days. Don't bother asking. My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
I'll sell just about anything. It's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, all right? Yeah.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend. It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
Are you referring to your other customers?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. See ya.
It's not like there's anything to do here but drink anyway. You ask me, not enough of Winterhold fell off in my seat. Nothing to do here but drink till you forget you got nothing to do. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Har and I'll bring her the gold I owe.
Winterhold doesn't offer much, but we like living here. Been here all our lives. If you're here for the college, don't let the folks in town bother you. Just try and keep to yourself. Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them. All right, then.
I say, you didn't hear any loud noises last night, did you? No? Explosion sounds?
No, I certainly didn't. Is there a reason you're asking?
No, certainly not. A small experiment may have gone awry, but clearly with no discernible consequences.
I see. And is this something I'll need to worry about in the future?
Oh, certainly, I hope not. That would be quite unfortunate for my research. Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue to be just what I need.
And there haven't been any problems?
Are you referring to your other customers? No, everything is quite all right. I expect a bit of animosity now and then.
I see. Well, let me know if things get out of hand.
I'll be needing some gold for supplies. I'll be needing some gold for supplies. Yes? I'm glad to lend a hand. Mm-hmm.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. Of course. Let's sate that appetite, huh? Unlike some folks here in town, they have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
Hello, friend.
I'm right behind you.
Help!
You'll regret seeing
Curse this chill. I should have dressed more warmly.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer. Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college. Daedra take you then. Safe travels.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold. Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him. Winterhold might yet thrive if that college had never been built. We do the best we can, even though we have next to nothing. But we Nords don't give up. Not ever. Asur is gonna grow up to be a great man, because he'll have lived through such hardship. Need something?
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still they deny it. But we all know the truth. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. Good day.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
Can I help you?
I've got your back.
What is it, Thane?
If this cold numbs my fingers any worse, I'll scarcely be able to hold a weapon.
Yes, my Thane?
We've stopped. What is it?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
If this cold numbs my fingers any worse, I'll scarcely be able to hold a weapon.
Yes? Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Arabians. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that. Yes, my Thay? Now that's... So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain. All right then.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Until...
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ha! You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Careful. Hope you're willing to back up those words with your fists.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
The mages don't let us go in the cold. They said it's not safe here.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my for anything.
Acercis's paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen, but the mages I've seen look nice.
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
Need something?
Yes?
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Let's sate that appetite, huh? Is everything well, Nellifer?
Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue to be just what I need.
And there haven't been any problems?
Are you referring to your other customers? No, everything is quite all right. I expect a bit of animosity now and then.
I see. Well, let me know if things get out of hand.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there. Acer says his pa says the college makes lots of bad things happen, but the mages I've seen look nice.
Yes?
If there's anything you need, let's sate that appetite, huh?
How long are we gonna let Vladimir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be?
As long as it keeps paying. Keeps himself and isn't hurting.
Oh, sure, that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved in their family's business. You're the one that told me to stay out of it. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Are you looking for any specific volumes, Travis?
Hmm? Oh, no, not really. Actually, I've forgotten what I was looking for.
Ah, well then. Let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Aye. That's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. Illusion, really, is the least appreciated of the schools of magic.
You've been spending a fair
you can
bit of
see
time
me?
with Sergius lately, I see.
What? Why the audacity? How dare you?
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Why are you overreacting? I was going to ask if the two of you are collaborating on research.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, yes. We have been working on something together.
This is why I avoid being
All
social.
right, then.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Keeping busy, Sergius?
As always, the Nords don't ever stop wanting things enchanted.
At least it's more money for the college.
Perhaps, but it just means more work for me.
Welcome to the college. Yes, just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready? Wonderful. Please follow me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please consider it of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know. There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we all benefit. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Really? That must be so nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
My family didn't really approve of me coming here at all.
Oh, well, that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up. Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. I'd better get going. You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic. I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born. Not really, just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. I'd better get going. There's a lot of pressure for me to excel in these. I hope I can live up to expectations.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are things that are off limits.
I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him, but he clearly doesn't trust any of us. I'd better get going.